This video is brought to you by Gemmer.com, place where you can buy, sell, and trade collectibles of all kinds, uniquely for comic book fans and just lovers of pop culture in general. So go check it out, Gemmer.com, and hopefully we'll see you there.
What is up, everyone? Nick here with my review for Legends of Tomorrow Episode 5 titled Failsafe. We pick up right here after the events of last week's episode, continuing on with the Russian-Soviet Union angle as they try to stop them from creating their own Soviet firestorm. The main characters this episode are surprisingly Professor Stein, Ray Palmer, and Heatwave, as we see their struggle going through the gulag and the attempts that their friends try to go to save them. The episode also brought in the fact that Jax and Hawkgirl are starting to win over Rip Hunter more and more and become actual members of the team, because for the most part he treats them like they're younger kids. They don't know what they're doing, essentially. And I actually like that they have some character development in the episode. And again, last week's episode we got some really cool moments between Professor Stein and Jax as their Firestorm relationship developed more, and this week we also got some more of that stuff. And I always like seeing Professor Stein because I think the actor does a fantastic job with it, and he really takes the role into his own. And I just love any development between, Firestorm on the show, and I just hope that we get to see some more of Firestorm's abilities, not just the whole flame on Human Torch knockoff that they're trying to spin him as. Now, the cliffhanger to the episode is actually dealing with the Legends having a party after they seemingly have defeated the bad guys for once, and they get attacked by Kronos as they're trying to slip through the time stream, and he shoots them to where a missile hits their ship and they get knocked out of the time stream and land in a random part in time, which ends up being Star City 2046. Now, the Star City of the future is pretty run down, destroyed, and it looks like what they've been seeing in those holovids of the future. Things take a turn for the worse when Masked Archer shows up, and they don't know who it is, but they think it's Oliver Queen, and as he raises his bow, you can tell it's definitely not Oliver, and it's Connor Hawke of the future timeline. So I thought that was a pretty cool way to end the episode, and a good way to lead us into next week's episode, which will be Star City 2046, where we'll be getting an older, bearded version of Oliver Queen and Connor Hawke. I think that's pretty awesome, and I'm so glad that we're finally going to see a locale that is actually different and futuristic, apart from going back to the Soviet Union stuff and the 1970s stuff, which you've seen time and time again. But overall, I thought this is a pretty good episode, pretty solid episode. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, and yeah, I can't wait for next week. It'll be really cool to see the futuristic Green Arrow. So tell me what you guys thought down below of the episode if you guys got a chance to check it out. Post your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our latest reviews and content. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys next week with another review for Legends of Tomorrow.